gentlemen, thank you, and welcome to our 2024 promotion ceremony, featuring our best and brightest right up here on stage. As we begin, our flag salute will be led by our 8th grade Associated Student Body President, Annie Fritz.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Place your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a national anthem. Thank you. Please be seated.
Thank you so much, Annie. As we begin, I would like to take a moment to offer thanks and recognition to some very special people and honored guests who we are fortunate to have with us tonight. Colleagues with whom we work closely and to whom we give many thanks. Mr. David R. Jackson, Fairmont Schools Chairman. Ms. Elena Cohen, our Vice President of Enrollment Management and Marketing. Mr. Brad Hillary, Historic Anaheim Campus Admissions Director. To our very own Miss Norma and Miss Karen, along with all of our staff who are tireless in their efforts to make this the best evening ever. Thank you. A special thanks to our wonderful teachers, a talented, caring group of people who over the years have worked with these students to help prepare them for today. Teachers, please stand. Thank you for all you have done to make this year an overwhelming success for our middle school and especially for this group of 8th graders. Thank you. To all of our parents of 8th graders who are leaving us tonight, thank you for all the wonderful years I have had the pleasure of sharing with you. Your trust and support. Thank you for the sports games, the award ceremonies, the class projects, the festivals, the celebrations. Thank you for all the times you dropped by my office to say hello, for a heartfelt conversation, to share a laugh, and maybe a few tears. I know the pride you're experiencing this evening, and I hope this is a moment you will long savor. To our students, your accomplishments are many. Your fabulous debate, your work in science fair, your unbelievable success in pentathlon, your cardboard boat building talents, your community projects, your incredible drama productions, and your outstanding academic achievement is matched only by your character. I have so many memories of each of you, from your performances at Citron, to watching you learn to ride those tricycles, to your days in elementary school with the endless hugs and hellos, and the occasional visit to my office when things didn't go exactly as planned. All that until now, with your ambition, your dreams, and your accomplishments. I could not be more proud of every single one of you. As you go on to the big world of high school, we wish you only the best in everything. I know that success awaits you, and that each of you will go on to help make our world a better place. Now, following a long-standing tradition of our 8th grade promotion, we have invited an 8th grade family to share their reflections. At this time, I would like to introduce Dr. and Mrs. Shaw, parents of Preparatory Academy Junior Stevan and graduating 8th grader Arham, to the stage.
This is normally both our boys. This is normally both our boys' place to be in, since they are the speakers and the debaters. But we get to switch it today. Let me tell you both, I am feeling. Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Mrs. Lugo, Mrs. Thomas, esteemed teachers, staff, faculty, proud families, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2024, to invite us to speak at this significant milestone of your lives. It's an honor and privilege to speak here as we celebrate not only your achievements, but also the journey that brought you here. Fairmont Historic Anaheim has been a significant part of our lives. We began our journey here with our older son, 4th grade. He's now a rising senior at the Prep Academy. To the teachers, coaches, mentors, reflecting on our time here, we are filled with nothing but gratitude. Fairmont Historic Campus is more than just a school. You have made it their second home. Your guidance, patience, and unwavering support has been the cornerstone of their academic and personal development. You have taught them not only the curriculum, but invaluable life lessons through basketball games, soccer, volleyball games, teaching grit and perseverance through science fairs and pentathlon competitions, collaboration and team building through ASB events, and last but not the least, exploring fearless public speaking through the tears and cheers of debate duels. To my co-parents and families, your love, encouragement, and untold sacrifices are the driving force that has cheered them on through every triumph and lifted them up through every setback. Today is as much our celebration as is theirs. To Arham and his classmates, want to say how proud of you we all are. It's only fitting that you take a moment to reflect on the incredible expedition you've had so far. These past years, we have witnessed your contagious corridor laughter, incredible friendships, tough challenges, but tremendous growth. You all learned not just from textbooks, but from each other. And Arham, this also includes the unexcused stories that you've somehow managed to have this year, surpassing even your brother's records. but still could dodge and evade any kind of trouble from Mrs. Thomas. That's an accomplishment. As you move forward to high school, remember the values and lessons you've learned here. I want to offer you a few words of advice. The first one is actually to prove something wrong, and that is to dispel the myth that nice ones finish last. Do not believe that's true. Kindness is not a weakness, why people finish last, but it is the ultimate strength. Be the generation that can exhibit positivity and kindness loud and clear. Words that build others up, support and strengthen your peers, including on social media. Protect yourself and others through its negative and adverse effects by being just kind. So look, it's cool to be in a great high school. Get yourself associated with some good service organizations, earn some accolades in sports, study business, but do you know what is cooler? Treating every person with serious love, respect, and kindness. Embracing them with an open mind and a courageous heart. The second one, be competitive. Being kind doesn't mean you can't be competitive. But a disclaimer for you, Arham. Lunchtime basketball game is a friendly match which should not be leading to wrist fractures and leg confined embraces on multiple occasions. Not sure if you did those to get out of some poker chip runs. So success doesn't come easy because mindset is everything. There's nothing more valuable in your pursuit of dreams than you having the right mindset. Step out of your comfort zone, and it is through adversity that you discover your true strength and resilience. The world is vast and full of opportunities, waiting for you to explore and discover. The third point, and my last point, is hold yourself accountable. So any success, however small it is, you are the one that has built up the momentum, not because you have complained, not because you have criticized anyone else, not because you've blamed anyone else for your situation. And that's the only way you are going to make a difference in your world and in your life, by staying true to your integrity and character, by holding yourself accountable. And in closing, I would say, whatever dreams that you have, even if they change, because they will change, and that's okay. Dream big. If not you, then who? Because if students with adverse and displaced situations, like in war areas or natural disasters, or from distressed families and disadvantaged backgrounds, can do it, then why can't you? Congratulations.
Just a few words. Congratulations to this amazing class of 2024. We are very proud of all of you. The future is yours and it is bright. So get out there and make us proud. And once again, we all, parents over here, are absolutely proud of all the students for your achievement, and good luck for future.
Thank you so much, Dr. and Mrs. Shaw. That was lovely. And now, to take us through the remainder of the promotion ceremony, please join me in welcoming our lovely Mrs. Erin Thomas to the podium. Mrs. Thomas, as you know, has worked closely with our middle school students and teachers. She has been a mentor, counselor, an advisor to all of our students, and a trusted support of the teachers. Her respect for students, as well as our entire middle school, has been evident from the very beginning. And I would like to thank her for all that she has done and given to our students, teachers, and school. We're so lucky to have you with us and are grateful for all you do. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Mrs. Erin Thomas.
Thank you for those kind words, Mrs. Lugo. Each year, our Community Service Award is given at promotion in recognition of a student who has spent the most time volunteering to help others. Since beginning 7th grade, this group of students sitting here up on stage has collectively logged hundreds of hours of community service. This evening, we will honor one of our 8th grade students who has gone above and beyond in helping those in need in our community. This 8th grader's work with Never Ever Give Up Foundation, the First Tee of Orange County, Make-A-Wish, and Papa organizations have led to a positive impact on the young people of our greater community. It is with great pleasure to share that this year's honored recipient of our 2024 Community Service Award is Aaron Saspal. The David R. Jackson Citizenship Award is presented to students who demonstrate exemplary character with respect to their teachers, fellow students, and school. Please join me in welcoming Fairmont School's chairman, Mr. David R. Jackson, to the stage as we recognize these students for outstanding citizenship. Our first David R. Jackson Award for Citizenship goes to Matthew Ortega. In his time at Fairmont, Matthew's presence has been widely felt. He is a beacon of positivity, his radiant smile lighting up any room he steps into. His unwavering optimism has been a source of strength, not just for his peers, but for faculty as well. He is respectful and supportive, and each of his teachers has noted his hard work in the classroom. He is kind, caring, and always ready to lend a helping hand. Whether it's assisting a fellow student during class or offering a comforting word to a friend in distress, Matthew has shown time and again his innate capacity for empathy. I have no doubt that he will make an incredible difference in our world, and he carries the spirit of Fairmont with him, embodying the qualities that we value in our students. Congratulations, Matthew. Our next David R. Jackson Award for Citizenship goes to Ellie Bonar.
Only copy of this.
Since beginning her career at Fairmont, Ellie has built an unshakable reputation as someone with a kind heart, a great sense of humor, and an inclusive spirit. From sports competitions to the classroom, Ellie is someone we can always count on to lift others up. Her empathy isn't just seen, it is felt by everyone who has the privilege of knowing her. Ellie embodies what we strive to be as global citizens: determined, empathetic, and compassionate. She's a model student and someone who brings joy to everything she does. Ellie, thank you for making our school a better place. Your positive influence is a beacon to your peers and teachers alike. Congratulations. It is my pleasure to now introduce you to a visionary leader whose love for Fairmont schools is only surpassed by his love of Fairmont students. Our chairman, Mr. David R. Jackson.
Good evening, 8th graders, and welcome family and friends. You know, you'd think that after 45 years of speaking at now 5 or 6 graduations a year, that I would go ahead and in a position of saying, I don't need to do this anymore. This is too much. Let me get somebody else to do it. But this is something I have to say. I don't love speaking publicly that much. And I don't really relish the idea of having to spend hours and hours researching all the information so I can try and make fun of some of the graduates. But I do love talking about them, and I do love being here and celebrating with them their accomplishments in the 8th grade and from the beginning. And I love to watch them carry on in high school, and I love to call them on their birthdays when they're in college and find out how they're doing there. So I don't ever want to quit that. I do love this school. I've been involved in it a long time, and I plan on being involved in it, I hope, a lot longer. But I love these students. They're awesome. What they accomplish and what they do is just amazing. I mentioned about calling them. I've been calling our high school graduates after they graduated and have gone to college for now almost 20 years. And I try to call them for at least the first 6 years after they graduate to hear how they're doing, wish them happy birthday. And the things that I hear just warm my heart so much of how much they love what their teachers have given them, what you have done for them as parents and so on. And it's just been a great joy. But one of the things that I hear when I talk to our students the most is what a fantastic group of kids they have here. When they've come from other schools, when they are bounce backs, they leave and then they realize, whoops, made a mistake, they come back. And I ask them, what is it that really stands out to you different than where you've been before? And I even hear that from the college students too. The difference between the high school here and college. The thing that I hear the most is the kids here are amazing. The students here, they not only are working hard, but they help me, they help out, they help each other. You guys work together so well, and it's not what's best for me, it's what's best for us. And I love that feeling. And the next thing is the teachers. They're available, they're here, they care, they go the extra mile. And that's what I love about this place. It's just amazing. And I know I'm speaking to the choir with all of you because I hear that from you as parents of why your kids are here. So thank you for your support. I'd like to jump right into my favorite two recognitions. I love to recognize the legacy students and how long they've been here. I've been doing this for 45 years, but I'm going to add something. One of our teachers at prep said something to me before I got up there, and I realized I need to do this too. I'd like to recognize the legacy faculty that we have and staff. So I'm going to go ahead and start and say, those of you here that are Fairmont faculty and staff that have been here 25 years or more, would you please stand and we can recognize you? And remain standing. Okay, those that have been here 20 years or more, would you stand? Years. Some of you have been here longer than that. You went to school here too. 10 years. One more, 5 years. You guys are truly amazing. Thank you. Now you can see them. Okay, I'd like to do the same thing for our students now, for our wonderful 8th graders. Those of you that joined us in preschool, would you please stand so we can recognize you? Remain standing, please. Those that joined us in junior kindergarten or kindergarten, remain standing, yeah. Okay, 1st grade. 2nd grade. 3rd and 4th grade. 5th grade. Okay, those that joined us in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade in junior high. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Fairmont Historic Anaheim Class of 2024. Thank you very much. Now you may be seated. One of the other things that I love doing, and it's getting harder and harder to, our wonderful teachers, I bug them and I say, especially for our high school graduates, I'm only asking you to give me the funny stories of what they did in your preschool, kindergarten, 1st grade class. It was like 14, 15 years ago, and you've had 14 or 15 years of multiple kids. I'm so amazed at how some of them remember, but it's getting harder and harder. I think as we get older, our memories are getting shorter and shorter. So I would like to start by recognizing Elian Tay. Mrs. Alaguay still smiles thinking about how during the COVID remote learning days, the two of you really bonded during recess playing the video game Animal Crossing on the Nintendo Switch. You both traded your top secret tips to each other. But I'm wondering, did you hold out on some of the top secrets so you could win? Analia, unicorns ruled your world in 1st grade. You talked about them, drew them, and even wrote homework sentences about them. It wasn't long before Mrs. Falk started calling you unicorn. Are you still a unicorn lover? I don't know what's that. Arhan, do you remember how you took your math teacher's reminder to check your decimals and create a school-appropriate mime about it? That mime not only kept everyone's decimals in line, but also kept your class in stitches. And I think got you some extra points too, I hope. Dillinger, remember the Polar Express party from 1st grade? Mrs. Falk tells the story of how your mom turned the classroom into a winter train wonderland with bells, trains, tickets, and hot chocolate. She half expected to see any moment a conductor come and stroll in to collect tickets. Mrs. Wagner, your 2nd grade teacher, said you really wanted to win the Penny Wars contest so badly that you were able to convince your parents to give you a big box of $50 worth of pennies. That was the only year Mrs. Wagner's class ever won. She needs more of you. Ellie, your teachers tell me you are a natural-born leader, always eager to lend a helping hand to them and to your classmates. Also hear that you may have aspirations one day of becoming a lawyer, just like your mom. Certainly, your leadership skills and commitment to helping others will serve you well. If you do become a lawyer, please be a great one. Mrs. Spinella also said that you were always trying to beat your brother in sports. Have you beat him lately? Did you say yes? Hi. Mrs. Gulasarian called you her little twin because you both had beautiful matching brown curly hair. She remembers that you struggled, though, to say goodbye to your mom on those first days of school. So she helped you get settled in class and ease your tears, then sent a cheerful smiling photo of both of you to your mom, who was so happy to receive it, to see that you finally are settling in. That was not only a comfort to her, but it also did help you so you didn't continue crying each morning. I want to thank you for always making me feel like I was important when I would see you at school and at church at times. And you've been a special young lady to me. Maya, Mrs. Falk still laughs when she remembers the year you were in first grade. She thinks everyone in class must have gained a few extra pounds because of you and your dad, who were bringing Krispy Kreme donuts quite often. And who could forget your epic birthday parties? Mrs. Spinella also remembers your dad and you brought in Costco pizza all the time. So you must have been a very popular young lady or throughout that time. Reza, Mrs. Alaguay was moved by your reflection in your fourth grade memory book, where you shared that you learned to cherish your family and loved ones from her lessons in class during the pandemic, and how you also learned that to recognize that life is so short that you needed to go ahead and show more love to your family. I take it you still do that. What such wisdom in a fourth grader is pretty amazing. Samantha, you are remembered for not only lighting up your fourth grade classroom with your sweetness, but also dazzling on the dance floor. Everyone loved watching you express yourself by whirling and twirling around. So much so that they started to worry that you were whirling around so much that you were going to get so dizzy that you might pass out. Valentina, we have another budding lawyer in our midst. Valentina, Mrs. Alaguay told me that your goal as a fourth grader was to become an attorney one day. We're not sure if that's still your dream, but if it is, we hope you pursue it with all your passion and dedication you've shown and the help that you've given to so many and become also a great attorney. Brandon, Mrs. Spinella said that you were amazing in basketball and never let your height hinder or discourage you. Congratulations on that. I've seen so many fantastic basketball players that aren't 7 foot anymore. Simone, do you remember your first grade trip to Clark Park, where you were so excited to be chosen to help the presenter? He asked you to hold a piece of coprolite and show it to all the kids, which you did gleefully. You were not as gleeful, though, when you were told, the class was told, that coprolite was petrified feces, petrified poop. You were very happy, and I think the rest of us were, when you didn't do what so many first graders do and test it out in your mouth. But I still say it was petrified probably 1 million years ago. So, in closing, I wish I had more stories for all of you. You're all amazing. You all have such wonderful experiences. I do have my big, hairy, audacious goal for you. And that's to set your own big, hairy, audacious goals, starting now and in the future. And don't let anybody convince you that you can't do it. Let them know that you love what you're doing and you can set those goals and you can accomplish them. I've seen so many miracles that people think, I can't do this, I can't do that, and there's too many people out there to tell you you can't. Don't let anybody tell you you can't do something that's really good and right, and go for it and don't give up. I know you will be successful. I've seen it all these years that you can change this world into an even better world. You are the future of this world, and we need a lot more of you out there. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Jackson, for those lovely words. Our next speaker stands as an inspiration of aptitude, intellect, and commitment. His impressive scholarly abilities are equally matched by his tenacity as he consistently proves himself to be an academic who thrives with challenge. In every endeavor, Jacob has displayed an unwavering dedication to his pursuits. His accolades are multiple and diverse, spanning from sports to science fair to speech and debate. His range of accomplishments is a testament to his versatility and development. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming our 2024 salutatorian, Jacob Wang.
Good evening, parents, teachers, and guests, and most importantly, the class of 2024. It is truly an honor to be here with you today. I know all of us may be nervous and anxious about our future, but let us not think of this as our last day together at Fairmont, but as a new step to a new journey, a new world. First, I'd like to thank the faculty. You always welcomed the students with open arms, welcomed us with patience, kindness, and compassion. Teachers, you pass a torch of knowledge to us, sharpening our skills so we may reach our full potential. By showing us how to be patient, diligent, and confident, you prepared us for the next chapter in our lives, high school. Reflecting on this past year, I cannot help but remember the nights where I studied intensively for Ms. Hashimian's test, collaborated with other students as we prepared for our debate tournament on topics such as diversity and animal dissections, and worked out logarithmic equations for our weekly math quizzes. Let us not forget our pentathlon competitions, robotics tournaments, and basketball and volleyball games. We pushed ourselves to excel both in academics and sports. Like Confucius said, the expectations of life depend on diligence. The mechanic that will perfect his work must sharpen his tools. Throughout all these experiences, we formed friendships and lasting memories. From our 6th grade trip to OSS, to our 7th grade trip to South Dakota, to Washington, D.C. We learned how to value our time together, how to have fun, and how to relax. In Washington, D.C., we were given the opportunity to visit historic monuments such as the Lincoln Memorial, the World War II Memorial, the International Spy Museum, and the National Archives Museum. From these numerous trips, we had fun together in hotel rooms. We laughed together with each other during the play and smiled as we reminisced about our time together. Let us not forget these memories, but cherish them. Let these experiences teach us the power of friendship. Lastly, I want to say thank you to all our parents here today. You can tell who the parents are today by seeing the proud, smiling faces. It wasn't long ago when we were first dropped off of school and didn't want to go. But now, sometimes we exit the car and sometimes even forget to say goodbye or I love you to our loved ones. You watched us make difficult decisions. You watched us grow and prosper. You gave us hope in the darkest of times. In 2019, we were hit with the COVID pandemic. We left school and opened a laptop every day. In the morning, afternoon, evening, our parents were there to feed us, to make sure we were not sad, bored, or lonely. We owe all the parents sitting here today a debt of gratitude, a debt that we will repay with grit and hard work. We stand before you now, showing how far we have come on our journey. Thank you, parents. Thank you for all you have done. We have all made it, and it is time for us to go to our next journey. As we move forward towards life, let us remember the countless memories we made together, our perseverance through hardships, and our smiles and laughter. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jacob. This year, I am pleased to announce that we have co-valedictorians. Our first speaker, possessing an exceptional combination of intellectual prowess and academic proficiency, embodies all that we strive to be, with a grasp of concepts spanning from the scientific to the mathematic, mathematical realms, he is a discerning problem solver who relishes solving challenges of complex issues. His approach is steeped in his ability to view situations from multiple perspectives, dissecting the complexities with extraordinary insight and precision. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming our 2024 co-valedictorian, Justin Wang.
Good evening, everyone. It is hard to believe that our years spent at this campus have come to an end. We now stand on the edge of a new horizon, seeking endless possibilities and boundless hope. Congratulations to all the students who made it here. And I want to thank everyone who has supported us over the years, the faculty and our families. Many of our journeys throughout school, including mine, involved successes, but also failures. While I tackled various projects throughout the school year, such as science fair, speeches, exams, and essays, there were moments when something slipped my mind, and something was more difficult than I expected. I realized, instead of lamenting on what happened, I focused on improvement and what I can control. Even in success, there's always room for improvement, always a way to change in response to what we have learned. If we do not decide to act, or focus only on regrets, how can we move forward? This open-mindedness to learn from success and failure truly shapes our future. Our future not only involves our willingness to improve, but our future also involves risk-taking. The simple and familiar subjects we knew in elementary school were replaced in middle school with more difficult and complex concepts such as algebra and biology. In my first few years of middle school, I avoided any type of public speaking whatsoever. However, I realized I should view challenges as opportunities. And upon this revelation, I decided to engage more in public speaking. And as a result, I made progress. With each performance, I identified my strengths and weaknesses in presenting. And as I experimented with various techniques, I continued to improve. In the years to come, we need to take risks. How else are we supposed to adapt to the new challenges? It was the courage of pioneers that led to the discovery of the Americas, the diligence of scientists that led to the invention of chemistry, the open-mindedness of mathematicians to establish our modern understanding of them. While there is an unsettling feeling of not knowing what will happen next, there is also excitement. And in our excitement, there will be moments where we may stumble and struggle, but that is not what defines us. It is whether we overcome our fears and take risks to improve. Like Michael Phelps, the world-famous swimmer who won the most Olympic medals in history, said, "It's not how you start, but it's how you finish." Thank you.
Thank you so much, Justin. Our next speaker is a person with a compassionate heart, always ready to lend a hand to those in need. An esteemed Carson Scholar, his achievements span across the domains of science, speech and debate, spelling bee, and more. He possesses an extraordinary ability to take the tiniest of ideas and evolve them into something truly magnificent. His outgoing and thoughtful nature is complemented by an unparalleled work ethic. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming our 2024 co-valedictorian, Aaron Saspal.
Good evening, everyone. Teachers, parents, families, and my fellow classmates, thank you all for being here today to celebrate the special day with us. Today marks the end of our middle school adventure and the start of a new beginning, high school. It feels like just yesterday we were entering our first day of 6th grade, nervous and unsure of what to expect. As we move on to high school, everything is going to change. New teachers, new classes, new challenges, and even you will change. So as we step into the next chapter, let's embrace change. Seek out new interests. Be adventurous. Go try that spicy chicken wing place, or take an elective in filmmaking, or even learn to dance. Change is just the beginning. Embrace it. Enjoy the journey of discovery and who you want to become. Part of discovery is meeting new people, and the friends you make in high school may very well last you a lifetime. Your friendships will be the glue that holds your high school years together. We are all fortunate to have experienced the joy of such friendships during our years here at Fairmont. Our friends have cheered us up when we were stressed about finals or reminded us to turn in that homework assignment, because that's what good friends do. Seeking new friendships is a change not to be feared. As we strengthen our old bonds, let us forge new friendships. We will need our friends to navigate the challenges of the next 4 years, from complex math equations to the mysteries of Shakespeare. It may feel overwhelming at times, but remember that first day of 6th grade. Welcome that feeling, because you know that day has led to this day of pride and accomplishment. This moment would not have been possible without being that nervous, unsure 6th grader. My parents like to use a saying from Nelson Mandela, who said, "I never lose. I either win or I learn." These are important words to remember as we begin on our next chapter. Losing is not final. It represents the opportunity to try again, not just with new knowledge, but wisdom. So as you embark on your next journey, embrace it. Dive in, stay curious, and even when it's hard, remember you're either winning or you're learning. My fellow classmates, I wish you all an amazing high school adventure, rich with success, long-lasting friendships, and opportunities to learn and grow from your challenges. Let's enjoy the journey ahead. Our adventure starts today. Thank you.
Thank you, Jacob, Justin, and Aaron. I know I speak for everyone here tonight as I give you our congratulations. We are all looking forward to celebrating your continued success as you move on to high school. And now, a final reflection for our wonderful students of promotion and their families. This evening, we gather not just to celebrate a group of students, but to honor a vibrant and dynamic community of learners. You've navigated your journey through middle school as true inquirers and thinkers. You've demonstrated a curiosity that is insatiable, turning over the stones of knowledge and seeking the answers that lie beneath. Your ability to think critically, to question, challenge is an inspiration to us all. Your journey has been made rich by both social and academic milestones. You've matured into young adults who are both principled and caring. As the great Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. noted, intelligence plus character. That is the true goal of education. You've shown virtue and honesty in your actions and decisions, and have grown to understand that every choice has a consequence. As caring individuals, you've learned to empathize, to respect the feelings and needs of others, to act with kindness at every turn. And as communicators, you've learned to express your ideas confidently and collaboratively. As risk takers, you've stepped out of your comfort zones to explore new ideas and points of view. The togetherness I see among you is truly remarkable. It is a testament to your ability to understand and appreciate the perspectives of others, to learn from each other, and to grow together. This sense of unity, I am confident, will carry you through high school, creating a lifetime of shared experiences and learned wisdom. To the families of these knowledgeable students, we owe you a debt of gratitude. Your unwavering support and unconditional love has been instrumental in shaping these young individuals. As they strive for greater independence, continue to nurture their dreams and support their aspirations. And together, we can guide them towards building a future where they can make meaningful contributions to our world. 8th graders, you will soon transition to high school, and you are standing at the threshold of a rapidly evolving world. Changes are happening faster than ever before, and to navigate this new landscape, it is important to be ready for the unknown. It is your mindset of curiosity, resilience, and adaptability that will serve you well. As Alvin Toffer once said, the illiterate of the 21st century will not be those who cannot read and write, but those who cannot learn, unlearn, and relearn. The ability to unlearn old ways and to relearn in a response to new situations is a skill that will define your journey through high school and most certainly beyond. My hope for each of you is that as you continue your learning, you find joy and excitement with every new challenge. Remember the words of Winston Churchill: success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Embrace change. See every failure not as a stumbling block, but as a stepping stone towards success, and continue to evolve as learners. Beyond the boundaries of our school lies a vast ocean of knowledge waiting for you to explore. As you transition to the next phase of your education, I extend my warmest congratulations and deepest admiration. I eagerly await the stories of your future successes. But remember, the future is not just something that happens to us. It is something we create. As reflective learners, take ownership of your learning, believe in your potential to create and achieve your aspirations, because we, the Fairmont family, believe in you. Congratulations on all your accomplishments, and here are to many more. And now, the moment has finally come. The official ending and the new beginning. The awarding of the certificates of promotion. Mr. Jackson, Mrs. Lugo, could you please join us for this presentation? Kaya Stredbeck. Ivy Lou. Jalen Kai. Enid Lee. Brandon Tyndall. Caitlin Pay. Natalia Redamosa. Valentina Assad. Samantha Sugioka. Soham Patel. Daniel Lee. Aaron Mao. Saivi Sodi. Josie Pittman. Qua No. Yoonhan Chen. Annie Fritz. Avon Tay. Samantha Boomtanad. Sebastian Murian. Frank Liu. Aiden Zabornovac. Kai Wilson. Brian Mao. Jason Liao. Gilbert Teo. John Zhao. Victoria Gonzalez. Jacob Wang. Ivy Wilhite. Reza Ahmed. Maya Koka. Kayla Lee. Giubin Lee. Lucy Park. Arjun Palta. Simone Haldeman. Aaron Saspal. Elias Sparacio. Jaden Sullivan. Isaiah Chavez. Cecilia Chang. Charles Chen. Analia Beebe. Dillinger Lopez. Jenny Wan. Ma. Cole Kim. Matthew Ortega. Daniel Liu. Jana Kitchen. Jacob Marquez Ajo. Ellie Bernard. Kenneth Huang. Jad Strika. Justin Wang. Let's give one more round of applause to our class of 2024. I would like to now welcome our most wonderful head of school, Mrs. Lugo, back to the podium for the declaration of promotion.
For having successfully completed the required course of study through grade 8 on this 30th day of May, 2024, I now promote you to 9th grade. Students, please stand. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the outstanding class of 2024.
May reception area doon.